Hi guys, so obviously with the current situation, we can't have everyone visiting our show home. So we want to give you this little walkthrough and impromptu tour, and I'll show you all the features of the home and some of the things that make it quite special. The Vario system controls all the outdoor lighting as well, and you'll see we've got extensive outdoor lighting in this house. We'll take you for a little bit more of a walk around of that later. But first, let's get to our smart lock and go inside and take a look at the hide the code. So this particular house was a renovation, and it did have a lot of halogen lighting, which we have swapped out to our Soliara smart lighting. In this case, over 160 bulbs were replaced, which significantly lowered the DWA bill overnight as soon as we installed the lights. So this is the main entranceway. And again, one of the features that Vario has is that we don't have to have lights on one circuit. They can be connected power-wise, but I've got full control over everything. Groups of lights, I can change those groups of lights. I can control one light, all from the tablet. So I've got complete customization from the app. So in this case, they wanted separate control over this feature wall, and I can show you exactly how I can control that. Full digital dimming, which means no flicker, no hum, and also our bulbs feature full temperature control. So right now they're warm, I can switch that to cool as I want. On and off. So full control from the tablet or your smartphone. I've got access to the entire house from this tablet. I've also got access to all the thermostats and the cameras as well. So let me walk you through some of the other features of the house. We'll introduce you quickly to our host family. This is the Houtermans having dinner. Thanks for lending us your space, guys. Hi. So as I said, this house was a complete renovation. We swapped out all the lights with Soliara smart lights, and we installed our battery switches. Now our battery switches look identical to our wired switches, which allows us to do either or in an installation. And in this case, these are these fantastic, easy touch wireless switches, which means I have full control over anything that I want. I can group together the lights the way that I want. It's also got multifunction, so if I click both at the same time, I can add a function to that. In this case, it's to change from warm to cool. So with these switches, we've got full customizability and custom grouping throughout. So depending on how you want to configure, we can set up these switches to do whatever you want. So we don't only have to use a Vario or Soliara smart lights. We can use any standard light. In this case, the client found a light that they liked, and we simply installed one of our wireless relays, and we can then control that standard light. So come on upstairs and I'll show you some of the other features of this house. One of the more unique features that we have is the fact that we are fully compatible with smart light bulbs, which means you don't only have to install our lights, you can simply get whichever light fixture you like and put a smart light bulb in it. In this case, we're using Soliara smart bulbs. And what it does is it allows us to have full control of the system from our light switches right on the wall. So smart light bulbs, no additional wiring required. I can now control the warm, the cool, the dimming, on, off functions, and because they're smart bulbs, I can also control the color, temperature, and brightness, all from the same interface that I would do the ceiling lights from. And of course, it's the same dimming features. I can dim at very, very close percentages without any flicker, without any hum because of the digital dimming. So this is one of the special rooms in the house. This is the master dressing room. And we wanted to make it with a lot of light, but also make it so it's completely customizable as far as the temperature goes and the brightness. So a lot of lights, all controlled. The owners can then decide they want 4 lights lit on that side, 2 lights lit on this side. Whatever they want, it's fully configurable by us. And we are featuring our cove lighting. Now in this case, we're using an animated cove light, which gives a slow revolving color. We can actually control each pixel independently. So whatever the owner is looking for, we can create a custom animation or a custom color specifically for them, which they can cycle through using the control tablet. So washrooms are something that we spend a lot of time customizing for people because it is a place that we spend a lot of time in. So in this case, they wanted something that was very relaxing, but when you want to clean it, they want everything full brightness, cool white. So with our lighting, you're able to do that, but you can also tune the environment to be what you want it to be. So this is where we introduce scenes. In this case, right now, they've got the relaxation scene on, which is simply a one button push on the tablet, and this scene turns on. So it can go from bright white to a nice colored scene, and you can also add the motorized shade to that as well. So one push of the scene changes the colors of the room and brings down the shade. We designed this system specifically for retrofitting, and it is very well suited to be installed during a renovation like what you're experiencing now with your home. It is simply the installation of our switches, the swapping out of the lights, plugging in of our brain, and configuration. We no longer need a bank of computers or a closet. It is a very efficient way to upgrade your home to smart and introduces all these features that you would not have available with standard lighting or even some of the older home automation systems. So we hope that you guys choose to install a Vario in your home, and we look forward to working with you very, very soon.